Greetings, folks, from a beach I have yet to explore up in Bodega Bay, California. And one of the reasons I haven't come here yet is because this parking lot is usually full. This is a popular place for surfers. We still have a little bit of fog up here, which is about, I don't know, a couple of miles from Doran Beach where I'm camped. But I'm curious about this trail. Never having done it before. Apparently this goes down to the beach here at Salmon Creek. There's a sign about the rip currents that are here, so be careful when you get too close to the water's edge. Oh, that's kind of a steep drop. All right, let me negotiate that without being on video. Okay, I got past those steps, and now I'm going to go down this little trail. And some more sandy covered steps. And finally down to the beach. It's a big, wide beach. My goodness. Yeah, this place is always so crowded. And I don't really like crowded beaches, so I've never really taken the time to explore this one. But today is the day. There goes a surfer. And here are some of those neat driftwood handmade, whatever they are, shelters. We'll go check one out. There are a handful of surfers out there. I guess they're just waiting for just the right wave. That spot over there with the birds is part of Salmon Creek, which flows into the ocean here. This is a big beach. Here's one of those shelters. I like to call them affordable California real estate. There we go. Somebody left their sunglasses. Yeah, it definitely is a windbreaker. Very cool. This beach is full of driftwood. I'm going to go over there and see if I can get a view from a little bit of elevation. Wow, look at all those birds. Climbed up the little sand dune here and just enjoying the view. I think a lot of those birds are babies. A lot of different colors. I wonder what kind of birds those are. I'm going to have to read that sign. There's a good view of Salmon Creek over there. And the little town, it's not even a town, it's just a community of homes that lives right near it. And just turning a corner here, get a much better view of that creek. So in previous videos, I've stood on a shore directly across and looked at the creek from that point of view, but I've just never been over on this side. So I'm glad I had the opportunity today, and I'm glad it's not crowded. Here's another one of those driftwood shelters. They certainly come in all different sizes and shapes. More surfers. Oh, there's one that caught a wave. There's another one. And another cool shelter. Great windbreakers. Check out that driftwood. People are starting to arrive. It's getting sunnier, more appealing for a lot of folks. Gonna cruise up this way just a little further. Looks like this shelter has a couple of seats in it. There you go. Close quarters, but it would keep a couple of people out of the wind. Oh boy, look at this one. This one is huge. Okay, got a little elevation here, looking around. Let's go a little further. Let's keep on wandering. Okay, there's another set of steps. That's the first time I saw those. And here's kind of a cave of sorts. Okay. It's a place to hang out in the shade. Shade is nice to have out here on the beach on the hotter days. Today is a perfect day. It's probably 60 degrees and just a slight breeze. What do we have here? It's a shelter for a small person. Beyond the rocks is more beach. This is kind of a neat spot. It's a little more private. And I think the tide is coming up. So I'm gonna back off just a little. And it's time for me to turn around anyway. I have enjoyed seeing Salmon Creek and the ocean and the sand and the driftwood shelters and the birds and the surfers. I didn't film it, but those steps actually got crowded. I guess everybody's coming here now. It's 10 o'clock. And I think that sign does answer my question about the birds. Snowy plovers. I think they're endangered species, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, back to the parking lot. As you can see, it's almost full. In fact, I think that car took the very last parking place. Yeah, every parking place is full now. So I guess the key to visiting North Salmon Creek Beach is to come early. What a great view right here. Looks like the perfect place to end this video. Thanks for wandering with me today at North Salmon Creek Beach. Take time to wander. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.